Professor Joel here in the editing bay. Thank you for clicking on part 2 of my video series of a large collection that I purchased. Yeah, it was really long, so I decided to cut it into 2 pieces for editing's sake and for, who wants to sit there for a whole hour. It starts off back where the 2 binders that were left, and then we get into some really nice stuff, including a whole lot of GX, EX cards and whatnot. So make sure to stay tuned to that. I'll catch you in a minute. Bye. Oh boy, there's so much to organize here. All these nice cards just lying about. I gotta get these in protective cases ASAP. Tidy up, and I gotta say, damn! Joel back at it again with Northern Pokemon opening Holo section here. I don't know if this is part 3 or something like that. Surprisingly enough, out of all these cards and all these amazing packs, I only found about 10 or so codes, which means I guess they were thrown out or just in a different thing that was sold or forgotten or whatever. I really wish there was some more codes, especially since I know that there's some really good stuff in here. I don't know. Anyways, here's a code. Let's crack into this stuff. So we're going to start off with these McDonald's promos, because why not? They're semi-open, because one side of the sleeve is kind of open. But there's just some nice little promos. We got ourselves a little lit in here, and a pick-a-peck. And they come like these little stickers and toys, I guess, and a card, and they get this little Pog thing, I guess. Nice little Pikachu one with Electro Ball. Ooh. And a little Meowth, which I actually think is pretty neat, because, what you call it there? I don't think I had a Holo Meowth there, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to check and see their markings. They got the little markings down here, because originally back in the day they had giant M's here. Yeah, gross. Okay, that's pretty cool. We got ourselves this little... All these packs are open, but I have yet to go through them. They're just, they look like they were open, shoved back in for safety, and thrown in a box and forgotten about. So, I don't know, kind of a fresh pack opening. We'll see. This thing was also open. It's just a little sampler. Gives you 5 cards from the black and white area. It's just probably some commons. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, bit of. I know a friend who likes pigeons, so there's that. But I think I'm just going to slide these cards back into these sleeves and pretend like they never were open, so that way they will be in my collection forever. And then one day a little Joe Jr. there is going to look for my collection and be like, you know what? I'll probably go buy him some packs, but you know what? Go open these ones a little bit to see what the vintage feel is. We'll go for this. I'll go for this. Yeah, I'll go for this. Oh, so yeah, here's another code card. This one's for a Steam Siege, and it's upside down. Deal with it. Get ourselves a Holo Yveltal. That's pretty cool. Gotta breathe a bit, Joel. Keldeo. A promo Pikachu. A Yveltal again. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can't change the lighting a little bit. BRB. I don't know, I added one more light source, so there's a little bit more of a shadow. Whatever. Hopefully it helps to... Yeah, that actually might work. Okay, focus. Some more Radiant collections. Reverse Holos and rares. I just want to point out that cool pile back there, that's all reverse Holos and regular rares with no Holo whatsoever. So that's like a nice pile of bling right there. But this pile right here is the one that's kind of better. A lot of them have sleeves. Just cool stuff. Altaria, that's a nice artwork with all the friends there. Radiant collections are some of the best. What is this? Another Pikachu promo card. That's pretty cool. Strika, Palkia. Marshadows are actually seeing a little bit of play around the league to shuffle things up with their let loose. Both players have to shuffle away, and we'll see what remains. You know what? I'm going to see if I can't put this on a stand somehow. Bear with me with my silly angle, but now it's on a slight angle, so that's kind of neat. Holo Yveltal, or Regirock. An Entei, which looks pretty sick with the Ancient Trait. Another Marshadow promo version. A Breakthrough Latios. These things are actually seeing a little bit of play, because that 30 and 30 damage there can pepper through a lot. It's good. Reshiram, which is similar to the old cards, but they just updated it just ever so slightly. Like, they put 10 damage difference, and that's all you need to make it a new card. Another Shaman. Got Zekrom. Another one. Kind of like a little chunk of, what is it, Shining Legends right there. We have a promo version of Lucario, but I do not know where this promo comes from. Another rare, OTD. Walrein. A Pyroar. We got a Porygon Z, which is kind of nice, the de-evolution ability there. Absol, which I'll probably give to a friend. I'll just set that aside. A Zoomeril. Violet Plume, ×2, because I've seen this pile a little bit, so Walrein. Maybe I can actually make like 2-team Magma Aqua decks. That'd be kind of neat. Clefairy. Swirlix reverse, or not in reverse, but Radiant Collection. Golem. Denene. This is like the cutest one, and my buddy is a fan of Denene, so I'm going to probably give that to him. I'll just... the one? Yeah, there you go. Slazzle Dazzle. Mudspray. A promo Zoro. Sorry, Zora. Whatever, you know, but you correct me in the comments down below how so much I suck. But I traded for a full art once, and I didn't get that. And if anybody knows if this what's this here, then they might have an idea what's there later. Plus, there's also a jumbo of it, but another Shiftry. These are like the quote-unquote the doubles. But I mean, hey, these are all very nice things. I'll take doubles, I'll take triples with some of these. An old Salamence, I used to play this. This one I think is a little dinged up. There's like a little nick in the corner that can't really be picked up on camera, just in the top right. There, oh well. Aegis Slash, is this the, no, this is a different one. Miracle Guard, this Pokemon, each of your Pokemon has no weakness. That is a nice thing, that's cool. A Goodra. Wish they'd make some better Goodra cards. They're like, Goodra's getting just a little underpowered. Gengar with Creepshow. Not the bees, I love Beedrill. We got a Nidoking. Another Verizon. Reverses actually are way harder to get in Shining Legends because you're guaranteed a holo in every one. But to get a reverse rare is really hard. I want to get reverse rares of some other ones. Hey, sweet, another Latios. So these things are really useful right now. Yvelta is actually, Yvelta Break of all things has made it to the top 8 of recent championships right now. Keldeo. Evo Shock Raichu, which is a great ability to pair up with some Pokemon. More Yveltos. Yveltos for days. Uzavent. An old black and white era Beartic. Ooh, this is nice. Wish that was sleeved there. It's just loose. Delmise. Jump Bluff. Ooh, sweet. Another Evo Shock. That's actually pretty playable. Rhyperior, which I tried to get working, but it's just too hard to get all these numbers. Like 4. Like, sure, it can one-shot things itself even. But I mean, like, and this Pokemon can't attack during its next turn, so what are you going to do? Switch? It's kind of really hard. I really wanted to see it work. The best you could do is a de-evolution toppling win ability where you just keep evolving and discarding the top 3. And a Meowstic here. This Meowstic's, I like this one because you get the 2 arts of the 2 different genders it can evolve into. That sounds weird. I'm going to go evolve. Okay, so I got these packs here. Like I said earlier, they're kind of opened. They are opened, but they look like the stuff has been shoved back in because they still have their code cards. I mean, this one's obviously not a great one. Just gonna go for X and Y first. Sun Moon, I think it's that. Wait, what's this one? Ultra Prism, Ultra Prism. This one like this. Okay, there you go. So we'll go from like oldest to newest. So I think I'm gonna, whatever these cards will be, I'm just gonna slip them right back into these sleeves. Here's a code card. I mean, you might as well use it. It's the end of time that you're going to be sitting there. Also, where are the other ones? No, that's right. They're just scattered on top. It's just, battery's getting low. That's not good. Okay, focus. Still got plenty of beautiful things to look at. I'll think we'll charge it. Hey, Holo Pikachu. Hey, a Holo Meletta. Where's the ring? Wait a second. Was that a... Oh, it was a white code. Okay, cool. Oh, it was a green for a second there. Useful. I mean, this pack had some nice stuff. Those are 2 nice cards to get. I'd be happy. This one actually, some people tried to take it in once. I've seen some people use it once. Okay, we'll go for evolutions. Here's hoping for a Charizard. I think I didn't actually get a Charizard in any of this. Oh yeah, oh. I just put them like that, lay them back together. Hey, Kakuna, that's actually a Pokemon I like, and I had 20 free of these at one point, legit. Poliwhirl. And there's a code for whoever's watching. Okay. Got a Sun Moon pack. I think I'll do that from now on, where I'll buy a pack and I'll just leave the contents in it as a mix. Hey, Rainbow Energy Reverse. That's a nice card. Pile of Sand. Another Rainbow Energy. Ooh, this is very stacked for Rainbow Energy. Shouldn't say stacked around this part because people were like, oh, these are loaded. But no, I just got this nice big collection, paid an arm and a leg for it. Not an arm and a leg, I got a lot back. You should see what's in these piles. Okay, keep going. Sneasel. As freaking if. There's another one in this. I looked for these piles and the other tins and things, and there was all this other stuff, and I took out all the good stuff because I didn't want to have like a 7-year opening. I just want to get good to the good. But now I got to update my counter because there's an extra one, a Darkrai GX in this one, which is pretty baller. And an Acerola, which is good. Here's a code card. Whoever paid attention to this part is going to get a nice chunk of code cards. All free viewers of mine. Woo. Okay, we're going to go to an Ultra Prism. Green card. I'll just pass that out now. You always cover that. Sorry, man. I know you got to work for these a little bit there, but the bots, you know, don't want to feed the bots. Carbine, Macro, Magnemite, a Licky reverse, which is kind of a Looker Whistle. Hey, an Oranguru. Now, there's a nice little combo that's actually happening right now at a tournament. Someone's actually gotten to like the top 10 or something like that, top 8, with a resource management deck that just mills out your opponent. It even beat a Sylveon deck, which is notorious for milling out, so that's just crazy. They just use a combination of this, Looker Whistle, and another card, and they just keep discarding stuff every turn. You don't have enough stuff to attack, you're just done for. Okay, set that there. And this last kind of pack opening, I mean, kinda. I mean, heck, there was a freaking ultra rare in that pack. That was pretty amazing. Okay, ooh, white card. That's good. White code. Trying to remember. Here you go. Keep going. Keep going. Magnemites. I love me Magnemites. A fan wrote them. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever the hit was in this pack is missing because it would have been right between these two cards. Okay, so, I mean, hey, I can't complain there. There's definitely some nice stuff, and plus that GX. Now, the debate is, do I leave that GX in there to kind of... Yeah, I think I will. I mean, it's just a GX, and I got, like, literally, let's say 100 things right here in front of me. Okay. I'm gonna pause the video and go charge my phone. So now we're getting to the really good stuff. Showed you about 280-ish cards, or at least I know there's 280-ish holos throughout the binders and the piles of holos and whatnot. But now we're getting into some of the good stuff. And I decided to put a little Pikachu up front because it's one of the base set ones. Doesn't have the proper colored, super colored cheeks, but other ones. But oh well, still something. You give yourselves a Phantom Forces booster code. You're gonna just slide that off, and we'll crack into the breaks. So we start off with Mandibuzz break here. This one is a holo. I think there was an issue with... No, there's the next one, sorry. Mandibuzz break, and there's that. Cubone, sorry, Marowak break. Can't evolve off the Alolan form. Now this one, they made this break because they were like had a little contest to see which card would you like to see as a break, and people said Crobat, so it could go with the ones from Phantom Forces. Problem is though, Phantom Forces was already rotated out, so the only one you could actually use this with was the new upcoming Sun and Moon ones, which weren't really that great. It just allows you to leave this. Sorry, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned, paralyzed. If you do, shuffle this away into your deck, which is too time consuming to really even get back up, so forget that. There's a Nidoking break, which kind of neato. See what I did there? Toxic Drill, 120. We have ourselves an Arcanine break, which is my buddy's favorite break Pokemon. Followed by the one his lady likes a lot, the Raichu. So that's kind of neat. I gave him a tune the other day so you can get it. And then we got a cool one here. Ooh, what's so special about this one? Well, we have it in Japanese as well. That's what I think is pretty neato about this one. Notice that they don't have a yellow border on the Japanese cards. It's a silver border. Just don't slide all over the place. And grab that fair. Come on. I have this little stand so everything's properly angled-ish. But I do not want them to slide all over the place. So yeah, you got a break. It's all in Japanese. Metal Rain. The back's different. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that, so that's neat. Okay, gonna just do a little review. So now we're gonna move into the non-full arts. There's only full arts that are non-X version. Just gonna zoom up a little. No, they're right about there, it's fine. So we have ourselves an Amoga from Radiant Collection, your Legendary Treasures. The Reshiram, which is one of the most fabulous looking cards you could ever find. And a full art Zapdos. They got an Articuno like this, but they never did the Moltres. It might have been because I'm pretty sure Moltres got its own set, or was that Zapdos that was in a different set fossil? Regardless, it's textured. and it's a nice card. And I think we're going to move into the Megas. So we're going to start off with this Mega Gardevoir here, and the special thing about that is it's also a Japanese one. Notice how they switched the language around. Despair Ray is up here, and the Japanese words for Despair Ray is over here on our English one. So that's pretty neato. My nephew wanted to build a Mega Gardevoir deck, so I might let him use this one just for the heck of it. So now we're going to go into this thick chunk of EX cards. Now these are all... Wait, 1 second, do I want to peek at the back here? Yeah, these are all regular, rare EX cards. Got a Mega Venusaur here. A Shaman from the promo box here from the... What was this box? Generations, I gotta read the top of it. A Mega Venusaur, and a Mega Venusaur, and a Mega Venusaur. I suspect the person that owned this before liked Mega Venusaur. Sceptile with an ancient trait. I'm gonna zoom in a little better because I'm just not getting quite the angle I want and this and that. I want to just see some of this Holo here. Makes me wonder. I should really check the borders to see if these are the special ones or not, but maybe there might be a secret rare in the bunch. A promo Sceptile from a tin. A Charizard. A Charizard. A Charizard. And then it's not including the ones that were in the binder there. There was two more. Was there one more of each of those three? Got a Flareon. A Houndoom, which I really like this card because of the melting horn ability or attack. Got a Flareon with its Flash Fire, allows you to drive energy around to it. Got a Ninetales and a Mega Blaziken. Another Ninetales and another Ninetales, a lot of Ninetales. Got ourselves a Vaporeon, which is kind of coolio. It damages itself, sorry, this attack does less damage for every damage on it. That's not a great feature. It does have a really bulky HP though for a EX era card. Got a Keldeo. An Aurorus, which is a promo EX card, so that's kind of neat. Definitely think that's pretty cool. A Mega Blastoise. Followed by Mega Blastoise. They got a few reprints in their later sets, Evolutions and Generations, I believe both had them. Mega Slowbro. Maybe I'll trade that to a person I know who likes Slowbro. The only electric one was Manectric. We got a Zygarde. I actually have some full arts of the Zygardes there. Another Zygarde. A Groudon EX. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I know some people wanted to really make that work, especially since its Mega has an ancient trait. And Hawlucha from Furious Fists. Now, that's pretty cool. I kind of always wanted this one, so there's one of these. I'm happy. I got a ton of EXs. To be honest, there is about 57, give or take a few EXs in this whole showing that I've been showing you, this collection. 2 Mega Alakazam cards. A Kangaskhan. Now, I believe this one was from a box, since there's the big version, the jumbo version, and they didn't give it a promo, but, you know, there. Triple Draw was pretty nice. Lapras GX sees it today. Got a Dragonite, which actually has a good ability of getting some Pokemon back from the graveyard, or the discard, and put them in your hand. You can put them back on your bench and, you know, do things with them. That's pretty good, and there's 2 of those. Would not like to have a full art, because that one's super gold color. That's so beautiful. A Mega Rayquaza with Emerald Break. Now this one almost won Worlds, I think, or came in like the top 8 at least. So that's pretty nice. I don't have too many of the regular Rayquazas, but I mean, you know, this is pretty neat. Keep going in. We got ourselves an Umbreon GX. I'm going by typing if you didn't notice. Got ourselves the Endgame. If it's a Mega Evolution, it gets knocked out. You get 2 more prize cards, so that's 4 in 1 attack. That's a pretty solid card. Maybe using that with Greedy Dice and some other cards, but that's kind of dated. Nobody's using Megas anymore. Promo Crocodile. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yveltal. This card is the one that came from X and Y base set. It got reprinted so many damn times. I think they got reprinted like 4 times, including 2 promos. One was a rainbow. Sorry, what's it called? Albino. Shiny. There you go. Mega Agrons. I actually have a full art one. I was hoping to get some Agrons, and now I got enough to make kind of like a half playset of Agrons. The full art's in a different binder. Mega Agron. Some Gardevoir EXs to help power up that Gardevoir deck that I'm just talking about. Sylveon, which actually might see a little bit of play coming up in Worlds. People suspect that since it can do 30 plus an extra 30 if it has an item attached plus 30 from Choice Band, it can do 90, which will be just shy enough to not hit some of the certain numbers. It can, one shot probably Ultra Necrozma. There's also a stadium come out, says that EXs and GXs get ticked by 1 damage every turn, so that's just enough to hit the magic numbers. People suspect that this might actually win a Worlds, like not win, but come into a top thing. Mega Dancy, which is a promo. XY44. Another Sylveon. Now this Trirantum, Trirantum, this thing, promo, cool. Let's see. Deceptive Fangs was Depotus? What? Fangs? Oh, any damage done to this Pokemon attack isn't affected by attacks. So it's basically used for anything. Ooh, Steel. That's cool. Probably gonna like that now since I realize it's Meldish. A Hydreigon, which has a... If there's any stadium card, this attack, sorry, the retreat cost of your dragon Pokemon is 2 less. People used to keep this on the bench to get out of certain things. Got ourselves a Black Kyurem from Legendary Treasures. Pretty nice. Garchomp, another promo one. The Garchomp Mega, bad. Really, really bad. Oh, they messed that one up so bad. It's actually better to use this one and just Power Blast for 120 and discard one than it was for its Mega. The Mega did whatever damage on it, double, basically, so I just broke it. A nice Flygon EX. This is a pretty sharp card. I like Flygon. I think it's cool. I like Dragonflies and various other bug-type Pokemon. Kingdra, one of my old fan favorites. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got myself a full art. Very first full art I pulled from that pack, or that set. So I was pretty happy about that. And 2 Dragonites, which I suspect come from a Dragonite box, perhaps? Or, I mean, these come from a pack, but I mean, one of them could have been from a box. There's a Jumbo, so it leads me to believe one of these is from that, and the other one is from a pack. And that's just the regular art EXs. A nice, thick... nice, thick pile of EXs. That was a nice score for this line. But wait, there's more.